Good day, everyone. This is Juanita Kapp from South Africa, but today I'm streaming from Indiana in Anderson, and I am here with my amazing brother, my friend, and fellow martial artist, and he is Edward Thomas Rainey. I had the honor of meeting him in person at the Action Martial Arts Hall of Fame, Hall of Honors event that took place in Atlantic City. And let me tell you, we give a shout out to Donna Kinsella Keating as well, Dame Donna Kinsella Keating. She's a mutual friend of ours. And I was just so happy to meet him that I said, Ed, you know what? We have to have you on a Meticulous Moments interview. So feel welcome here, Ed. Welcome to the session.
Well, thank you so very much.
It's been such a journey, Ed. I mean, you've been in the martial arts for so many years. Would you like to introduce yourself to the Meticulous Moments community? I speak to a lot of martial artists, and it's always good for the audience to hear about their journey. Tell us a little bit about how you got to where you are today.
Well, it started when I got bullied in school. That's one thing.
Yeah.
So I had this idea and stuff to get even or revenge and stuff on the people that bullied me. That's how it started, kind of in a way.
Yeah.
And in the process of doing that, the Vietnam War started, and some of my friends went to Vietnam and came back. And I decided, well, let me join myself. So I wound up joining the Navy and stuff in 1972.
Okay.
I was very athletic in school. So after being 2 years in the Navy and stuff, I got kind of sluggish and something, so I wanted to do something about it. So one of the guys on the ship was doing some white crane kung fu on the ship and started there. And it was like instantaneous drug addiction stuff. And that's how I got started.
That's incredible. Wow. And you've been in it how many years? Tell the audience, how many years have you been in martial arts?
Oh my goodness, from 74 until now, what, 50 years?
Wow. Wow. I speak to so many martial artists that started martial arts for the exact same reason, and that, is being bullied in school. And we look at the world today, we look at how things are in the schools at the moment as well. And the best medicine I can put out there, the best advice I can give parents is that if your child is being bullied, because we were, let them take up martial arts, because it doesn't only empower us, it changes us, it builds us, it helps us to find our inner power, and it develops us on all levels. So if you look back on your journey, how's martial arts impacted you in a personal way?
Well, it became a lifestyle, more or less.
Yeah.
Um, when I was training stuff, I was doing 3 to 5 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. And while I was in the military, the Navy or military was the pay, but my real job was the martial arts.
Wow. Incredible.
So I've become very proficient in it because of the amount of training I put into it.
Yeah, and it does. It's so true what you say. It does become a lifestyle, right? Because it changes the way we act. It changes the way we carry ourselves. It changes the way we think about life and other things, the way we are disciplined. And I think it's just all around a very good experience. I've said this on social media so many times, and I said, they need to make martial arts a subject in school. And, the kids can choose whether they want to continue after school when they finish their school year. And for those who want to go on, they can go on. But just to instill that discipline, just to bring in that culture, and just to, work and shape them, I've always said I think they should really make it a subject in school. Put it in there like we do gym class, and, just help equip the future, because the kids really are our future. Now, you have done many styles. I mean, you were in the military, and there you were in contact with Kung Fu. What other styles are you proficient in? Because I know there are quite a few.
Well, I had started in Tuxedo through a Chuck Norris studio there in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
And went from there and virtually stayed in that until there were some issues and stuff with the Federation stuff, in which I turned over, which I went to Taekwondo, the ITF,
Oh,
because when you say Taekwondo, there's three different federations and stuff. So you have to figure out which one you're dealing with to talk to them intelligently. And a lot of instructors or martial arts doesn't realize that there's three federations.
right. Very interesting. Yes, that's very true. When you practice that style, you come to learn the background and build up knowledge and experience about it. So you were in the ITF Taekwondo Federation. What
Correct.
does the ITF stand for? Is it
International
international?
Taekwondo Federation.
Okay, wonderful. And what is your favorite part about doing martial arts? For me, the training, just getting myself out there to say, I'm going to master this, whatever it was, a kata, or master this move, or I'm going to master the art of meditation. I always used to set goals for myself, and I still do. What's your favorite part of being a martial artist?
Well, sparring is my favorite. I think that it's like it's just fun. It's just
Yeah,
plain fun. It's,
yeah,
it's like little kids, just going back and forth and just like playing tag. You're playing tag with your friends and stuff,
yeah,
and then you from there and stuff. Depends on how you train and which way you go and stuff. That can diverge into everything else and stuff, because the foundation is basics. You have to
yeah.
have a strong foundation of basics, no matter what system that you have. A punch is always going to be a punch, and it's just how it comes and the different directions and levels. Same
Mhm.
thing for kicks.
That's the same thing, yes. And the basics are so important because those are our foundation. When we know the basics, we can build out from that. With the martial arts, I noticed that the repetition is so imperative because that's how we hone our skill. A lot of people think, I believe out there, that you learn the one kata and then you move on, but that's not what it's like. You keep on working on those katas, you keep on building them out, and like you said, the principles stay the same. So the katas look the same, but each person takes that kata and they make it their own. It's still the same move, but only you are you. Only you can format that kata to become the one that Ed is doing. That's Ed's rendition of the kata. The moves are perfect, but it's something that becomes a part of us. Now, I want to tell the audience, when we were at the Hall of Honors, Ed and I played around there. Donna was there. Everyone was there. And we played a little bit around there and mock fought. And it was so much fun. And I have to tell you guys, Ed is fast. So Ed, I mean, you're pretty fast. When you engage with people, do you think back of a fight or a sparring session that that comes to mind that was one of your favorite fights?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. I think some of the best fights was when we went down to Mexico and participated down in the tournaments in Mexico.
Yeah,
When you go to another country and stuff, it's a whole different ball game because it's their territory, their game, and their rules, and you have to adapt what you learn quickly and stuff to their rules.
that's it.
And if you're able to do that, then you can be successful.
Mm-hmm.
I guess one of the best ones and stuff is when I was down in Ensenada championships and stuff. They brought a PK fighter from Mexico City down to get in the tournament. We wound up fighting for grand champ down there. And the funny
Wow.
thing is, because they knew that the judges were cheating stuff, they didn't know my name, so they called Gandhi because of my glasses and stuff. So that's probably one of the
Interesting.
funniest ones and stuff.
Yeah. That's very interesting. I love hearing about people's personal experiences. I was thinking about someone. I'm sure I've got his surname correct, but maybe it's wrong. I don't know if it's Banks or Blanks. But do you remember the athlete from the Taibo? He had this whole Taibo series. He was a martial artist. I think it was Billy Blanks or Billy Banks. And I read an article about him one time that said he was an exceptional martial artist because he would go into a fight and they would tell him the rules and he would adapt his entire fighting style and fight according to those rules. And that takes someone very special. It takes a lot of practice because our bodies get into the mode of, muscle memory, and we're used to doing something a certain way. So I agree with you. The great, great fighters out there are the adaptable ones. I think that's a great skill to have.
Well, Billy Banks was one of the top martial artists martial artist during the day and stuff, and he still is quite well known throughout the world
Yeah. Yeah.
because of Taibo. They may
Yeah.
not know what style he did, but they know what Taibo is, and it
Yeah.
turned in from just everyday martial arts and incorporated that into physical fitness and stuff through gyms, and have not only men but women and children do it too. It was very successful.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was a different kind of fitness. I like to, do different kinds of fitness because to me, being fit for jiu-jitsu is a completely different, category of fitness than being fit for sparring or even being fit to do kata. So what I do is I mix up my workouts. I do CrossFit, I do Taibo, I do Zumba. I do the normal fitness things. Sometimes I do power training because what the audience, I think, is learning with me as we go along is that we use different muscle groups for different things. And we develop in a holistic manner. We develop body, soul, spirit. We develop the whole of us, but also in our physical manner, we develop these different muscle groups. And so if the day comes that you are in a situation where you are in danger, most 99.9% of the martial artists I know will try to stop the fight and walk away. Sometimes that's not an option. You will know exactly what to do, whether the fight is standing up, whether it's a grappling, or whether it goes to the ground. You will be prepared. And I guess it keeps us on point. Being prepared at all times keeps us on point, and it ciphers through to the other areas of our lives, not only in fighting, but in being on point on other areas. How do you feel about that?
Well, you're so very true and stuff. Muscle memory retention is the fundamental foundations of martial arts and stuff, because
Yeah,
the repetition of the techniques and stuff builds in not only to your memory but also into your mind.
yeah, that's true. Goes into your mind that so much so that you are not even always conscious of something that's going to happen, but the moment something does, your body will react without you even thinking about it. That's what I love. That's being prepared. Now, I know another exceptional martial artist, and she is a mutual friend of ours named Donna Cancilla Keating. And I want to talk a little bit about Donna because she's so special. I want to talk about your connection with Donna as brother and sister. How did you guys meet?
Oh my goodness! This was We went to Italy and stuff for Spartan Hall Warriors and stuff.
Yeah.
So um, somehow the hotel that they was stationed at was full, so we had to go to another hotel.
Yes.
And on the middle day of the event and stuff, they
Mm-hmm.
had a tour going down to the Colosseum there in Rome.
Oh, I see.
So we caught a taxi from where we was at over to where they was at, and barely caught the tour bus going down to the Colosseum.
Oh,
And
wow.
so I had a mutual friend, JJ Storm and stuff, who I met back in 2014 when I went to the Hall of Fame there in California. That's how I met JJ, and he was one of the main
Okay.
guys why I decided to go to Italy, because I told him stuff. He said he was going to Italy for that, and I said, "Well, you know what? I just want to go and just meet with you and have a good time, because I had plans to go to Turkey and then come back through Italy."
Yeah.
So on the tour and stuff, me and Don are lagging behind because we're a little older.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we started talking and found out that we had a lot of things in common, talking about how martial arts was back in the day. And martial arts back in the day is not the same type of training that they do nowadays and stuff. And we
No.
had such a wonderful time just talking. And she says, "Well, I'm going to Atlantic City and stuff. Why don't you come out?" And I said, "Well, if you invite me, I'll go." And that's how I wound up with meeting her and stuff, and do that.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ed. That's absolutely a fantastic story. It always amazes me, Ed, how amazing, wonderful, edifying people connect and how friendships are formed and, where it goes from there. I mean, you guys are brother and sister and you share so much experience and knowledge between the two of you that it's just wonderful to see that both of you are paying it forward. You're paying it forward in society with what you know. You're there to equip people. You're there to assist people. And that's what we do here at Meticulous Moments, because our tagline is community upliftment through leadership development. And I believe martial artists are leaders out there. They lead themselves. Often they lead others. Often they lead communities. And that is what is important to me, just putting it out there, paying it forward, and making the world a better place. Now, I want to ask you, you are also married to a beautiful lady. Tell us how you met your beautiful wife.
We met on Facebook. uh, I was on Facebook one day, and I got this message from this stranger. And I said, I click it. And I didn't accept it. So the second time I clicked it and started talking, telling a bit about backgrounds and stuff. And 2 years later, we was married.
Wow. That's amazing. That happens so often these days. I mean, in a few years ago, it wouldn't have literally happened easily. But today, social media connects us so well. I'm so happy that it's your life now and that you guys are happy together. Where does she come from? I believe it's Turkey.
Yeah, she's from Turkey.
Fantastic.
One thing about Turkey and stuff, their society is based on education. And she has a degree in physics. And
Wow.
me, I'm just a hands-on guy and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but we have mutual interest of because of martial arts. Her cousin was a European champion, and we had
Wow.
a mutual friend on Facebook that we knew.
Wow.
So we just started talking and communicating. And about a year into our relationship, I decided, well, let me go to Turkey and stuff and just meet this person and stuff. And
Yeah.
here we are.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful story. It's like a fairy tale, meeting the person, and from there it just flourished. And I think it's wonderful that it worked out for you guys. And the fact that you are different, but that you also have things that are in common, I believe you guys complete each other. And that's a beautiful thing when people can complete each other and have a happy life. So I wish you all the best always in your marriage. And I want to ask you, you're always busy with something, Ed. I know you are busy with still training. I know you're always helping people out there. What's up for you for 2024? What are you looking forward to?
What's up for me is going to Spain and stuff for Spartan Hall of Warriors. That's my next thing, and I hope to see you there.
Yes. Yay. I'll be there, definitely.
I've already got my hotel and ticket for my plane ticket, so I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. That's wonderful.
So,
Shout out to Duke Fabio Bevilacqua. He is the head of the Spartan Hall of Warriors. I'm the South African president. I'm so blessed and honored to be that, to the organization, but I'll definitely be in Spain. So your plans are in order. You've got your ticket. You've booked your hotels. You are on your way to Spain in May.
I'm on my way to Spain. I talked to JJ the other day and stuff, and he's going to be there about the same day I'm going. So we're going to spend a couple of days together and stuff. He
That's
is truly
wonderful.
another amazing martial artist with Duke Fabio. They're both in tandem working together on getting Spartan Hall of Warriors together, and they're doing a fabulous job. Oh my goodness. Amazing the stuff that they're doing.
Absolutely. Shout out to JJ Stomp. I actually spoke to him this week. He's also going to be on Meticulous. And he's just also a phenomenal martial artist, as is the Duke as well. When we look at all these amazing people, it's wonderful to see that the martial arts has brought us together. I saw at the Hall of Honors, I saw so many legends. I shook hands with so many amazing people who are doing outstanding things out there through the martial arts. And I'm grateful, I'm grateful to be able to meet these people, and I'm grateful to be able to share experiences with these people, because I believe it's all about growing. Now, our personal and professional growth, I think, is something that will never change. We'll always grow. And how have you grown in the last few years with your martial arts? What has stood out to you? What has been a focal point?
I think personalities and getting reacquainted with some old friends and stuff has solidified some long lasting memories.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So that's one of the things and stuff. Um, it's just amazing stuff by the people and stuff that I see, even people I see in there in Atlantic City. I remember those guys back in the '80s and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're still out there, still doing the same thing we're doing. Just the only
Yep.
difference is that we just gotten a little older, a little bit more wiser.
Yeah. True. True. Benny the Jet was there. I mean, there were so many. Michael J. White was there. Silvio C. was there. Alan Goldberg, shout out to him as well. He put the event together. It's his event. Dr. Robert Goldman is amazing. There's
Yeah.
so many names. I mean, we've got Charles Heimlich. So many amazing people. Jesse Bowen was there. And just to meet them, I think of Alan Goldberg's, the lady that works with him as well. Jen was there. Donna was, of course, there. You was there. It's just Samuel Kwok was there. Don the Dragon Wilson was there. It was just an experience to rub shoulders with the great. And yes, we do get older, but as you said, we do get wiser. So I wanted to ask you, do you have any words of wisdom for the audience? Any lesson you want to leave with them?
Stay encouraged.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Stay encouraged. When things seem to be getting you down, you can always return back to your roots and stuff of doing the martial arts, doing simple basics, forms, katas, weapons, whatever it may be. Just stay encouraged because that will always be with you. And those people that train with you, you'll always have wonderful memories and stuff about them and the times you've had together.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Because if you stay encouraged, you will never quit. And I think a lot of people out there start and then they, life happens and they quit sometimes or they put it on hold. But I believe that we, have been called for this. I said to Donna the other day, I was visiting with Donna. We had a lovely week together and I was visiting with Donna and I said to her, the martial arts found us. Because I wanted to do it when I was a child. My mom said, no, it's only for boys. So I only started when I was an adult. And the same thing happened with Donna. She only started when she was an adult. And I said, Donna, the martial arts found us. So, just having it find us is already something special in its own right. So I just want to give a shout out to every single martial artist there who is staying encouraged. You are going to have ups and downs in your journey. That's life. But stay encouraged, like Ed said, and never give up on your dream. Never give up on yourself and on the art because it is something valuable. Anything else you want to say to the audience before we close off this session, Ed? It's been so lovely to host you. You're always so open and kind and friendly, and I appreciate you as a brother and a friend. What's the final words that you want to leave with the audience?
The only words and stuff I say is when you meet people and stuff, look at them as being with you, being part of your life. You're sharing your lives together on however you come across each other.
Yeah.
This time is special stuff because you don't know where or who you're going to run into later down the road. And friendships are really the key and stuff. All this other stuff can go away, but friendships will always last. They'll always be there when you need them or when you least expect them to show up, do something miraculous for you. Or are you for them, vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what stood out today for me, and this was a very, very heartwarming interview, is that people are valuable. And they change our lives, and we are there to change their lives as well. So I want to thank you for your wisdom, Ed. You've shared so much wisdom and knowledge with us today. Thank you for being the amazing person that you are. And yes, I'll definitely see you in Spain and everybody else that's going to be joining us. We look forward to seeing you there and having a great event with you. And have just a beautiful day and a blessed 2024. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for making the time, Oes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, guys. That was a wonderful session with Edward Thomas Rainey, my wonderful brother. Make sure to like, share, and comment on this wonderful interview and connect with Ed. He's got loads and loads of lessons to teach out there. Let's uplift each other. Let's keep doing the good work out there. And I'll see you guys in the next session. Thank you, Ed. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Super excited to be here with you today. The name is David Vrablik, and I am the founder and president of New Beginnings Motivation, and we are super excited to announce that we are teaming up and coming alongside to be a sponsor for Meticulous Moments with Juanita Kapp. This was an absolute joy to be able to come and to be able to be a sponsorship with her, not only because I believe in what she's doing and all the powerful moments that she's providing her community and the fact that she's invited me on her show a couple of times, but I'm also excited because she's a part of the family within the New Beginnings Motivation team. And it was a no-brainer when we had this conversation about teaming up with her. And so it is with an extreme honor that myself personally teaming up with Juanita Kapp. So super excited and much love, sister.
Hi, my name is Jose Escobar, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Connected Leaders Academy. We're the #1 fastest growing community and tribe of some of the highest level entrepreneurs all around the country and around the world. We're in 36 states across the U.S., in 11 international countries, and over 240 plus members, growing every single day. And I'm honored, excited, and I'm glad to say that I'm proud to be the official sponsor of the Meticulous Moments podcast with Juanita Kapp. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm excited for this journey.